This is exhilarating. Get excited.
Boah, commercials.
That's right. It's it's not the Nostalgia Critics commercials special, but it is our good friend, the Lone Logan, back at it once again with his version of a commercials tribute. Here's the thing. He makes these as a tribute to the Nostalgia Critic because, much like us, Logan, our good friend, is in fact a fan of the Nostalgia Critic. And he told me about this a couple of months ago, how he was working on a second one. Yes, this is his official second one. His first one came out, and we reacted to it, and it was a lot of fun. It was really, really good. And it made us reminisce about a lot of the commercials of old, because Logan is kind of similarly from our generation. And
he's like one below us.
Yeah, by a little bit, but just a little bit. But he grew up around the same time that we did, and he experienced a lot of these commercials. But he was a little bit younger than when we experienced them. So it's good to go back and reminisce about these. I honestly just, I love doing this. I love going back and looking at these and just having a good old time reminiscing about the days of old. I miss it. I miss it sometimes. So Doug actually contacted me and said that his commercials video will be coming out sometime here soon. He did not specify when, but he did say it would be out before the end of the month. So look forward to that. But to tide us over until then, Logan has opted to just go ahead and do his second one here called Remember the Commercials. Logan, is that a tribute to like Remember the Titans or something like that? I mean, if so,
not.
I don't know. But honestly, I'm cool with it. I'm really excited for this because Logan's been talking a big game about this. He had to re-edit it because he said that he made an editing mistake, so he went back, fixed it, and this is the fixed version that he sent to me. So yeah, I'm ready to hop into this and see the commercials that Logan has dredged up from the days of yore. Are you ready, my dude? Well, let's get to it. Here we go.
Oh, my Nostalgia Critic tribute did better than I expected. Plenty of comments about the video and even recommendations to make another. So, let's do just that. Love 'em or hate 'em, commercials are always present in media. From print, radio, television, and nowadays the internet. They've got something to sell you, and sometimes it works, and other times not so much. Like before, I'm going to share some commercials I've come across and talk about them. The good ones, the bad ones, what works, what doesn't. And this time around, to make my tribute a little more accurate,
might as well wear the appropriate apparel.
Hey! My man.
After these messages.
We'll be right back.
let's start with ones that I almost forgot about due to being so young. In the mid-2000s, Campbell's Soup held multiple sweepstakes where kids could win a fantasy vacation, such as spending a week at a Hollywood mansion, a summer trip to a private island, and even one to visit a castle. I couldn't find the TV one, but I was able to find the print ad for the castle. If you'd win, you'd be able to take yourself and some friends to one of these destinations and have all the fun
this at all.
I do
swimming
remember
in
this.
pools to video games and more.
I remember this. This actually was really cool. And honestly, I really wanted to do that, but I never was like a Campbell's fan.
Enter the code found on the soup can to the website and you get a chance to win the prize.
Yeah.
Go to mysoup.com and you and 3 friends can win a week on your own private island.
Yeah.
But there were a few catches. If you were like me as a kid, you probably didn't pay attention very well, especially with random commercials that would only last a few seconds. You probably didn't get all the details. When I saw these ads as a kid, I didn't think, oh, I get a vacation at a mansion. My dumbass thought, holy shit, I get my own mansion. Attention wasn't my best skill. Then again, how would a kid be able to continually pay and maintain a mansion, castle, or even a whole island? I don't think Campbell's would keep paying for some kid. And another thing the commercials always repeated, your own personal chef to make all the soup you want.
A personal chef who made us Campbell's chicken noodle soup whenever we wanted.
I guess Campbell's is holding the sweepstakes and they're trying to sell a product, but you only get soup? What kind of kid wants soup for their ultimate vacation?
Hey, chef, this is my private island, so give me pizza. You're getting soup.
Hold on, Logan. I gotta do this. You inspired me, Logan. You have inspired me.
So give me pizza. You're getting soup.
Ah, come on.
You timed it bad.
My private island.
One more
so
time.
give me pizza. You're getting soup.
That was better.
I think his version was funniest without it.
It was, yeah.
Then, of course, there's always the case of, did anyone even win these contests? The answer actually being yes. I won't go into detail, but I recommend a video by Tad I Guess on YouTube. He actually does a deeper dive into it than I would. Either way, it was something that caught my attention as a kid. And I'm sure it caught the attention of many others too, who wish they'd have their own fantasy vacation.
Campbell's, it's got the goods.
Sega had already launched the Dreamcast in Japan in 1998, but would release it worldwide the following year. And to advertise its North American launch of $99.99, this was one of many commercials they produced for it. The reason I'm talking about this one? It's just cool. Set in a futuristic Japan, we see a thief in the midst of her heist.
Very
After
Mission
taking out
Impossible.
security, she takes her prize, only for the technology around her to act up. What follows is a chase where the Dreamcast itself hacks into various systems in order to stop the thief and free itself, ultimately ending with the Dreamcast achieving victory.
We got her! Hi, Randy.
Well, hello.
I don't really have much to say other than this commercial is just awesome. Visually, it's stunning. I'd
Yeah.
love a whole movie to look like this. The thief has a cool detail and jab at Sony with having the PlayStation buttons on her uniform. And overall,
I like
it did a
that.
good job of making me want to own a Dreamcast myself. The only thing that I want to be a little nitpicky on is the transition between these two shots. From when the thief is flung off the motorcycle and lands on the police car. Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
That's like,
Complete horizontal momentum transferring into like
Yeah.
coming straight down.
yeah, that right there, that's going that
She
way.
would have went through their windshield onto them.
Yeah.
If anything, she should have flown right through that windshield.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway,
Logan knows what's
I
up.
love this commercial. It's stylish, action-packed, and just fun to watch.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The early 2000s had an interesting feel to its commercials, especially in ones that had that yellow tint to give summer heat vibes. Well, there's a set of ads I remember that had such a tone to them. In 2002, Nestea started an ad campaign for their iced teas with a mascot of a snowman.
Yeah,
But there was a
I remember
catch
the
to
snowman.
it. He'd often
I did
melt and
too.
it's revealed there's a skeleton below all the snow. He drinks the iced tea, it cools him off, causing him to refreeze and return to normal. Commercial ends.
Yeah.
The main thing of note is the snowman himself, done with stop motion. It's a cheesy but fun effect to watch, especially when he melts and refreezes. Some may find the skeleton version kind of freaky, not only in appearance, but also the fact that he doesn't even talk. He just lets out these deep groans and sighs. But to me, I always thought it looked funny. A snowman that has a skeletal structure that happens to be the shape of a snowman. It's both creepy, but also a fun design I can't help but like. The only time it is kind of creepy are some freeze frames mid-melt or freeze. Even then,
Yeah.
still kind of funny looking.
Yeah.
Another thing that was common in these ads was apparently the snowman was quite a chick magnet. Yeah, he seems to give multiple women shooting bedroom eyes his way. And he'd respond back with some subtle gestures.
That was pretty on the
I
nose.
didn't remember that,
That
literally.
was pretty on. Exactly what I was going for.
Guys,
Always the one.
Yeah.
I hate to admit it, but this is what the ideal male form looks like.
Thank you. Yeah. I look more like a snowman than I do a fucking professional model.
Full of 2000s charm and weirdness, these commercials and the snowman mascot may be gone, but they remain rather cool.
Cool from Nasty.
What's she doing to that
core.
turkey?
I don't know.
Charm and weirdness, these commercials and the snowman
Let's
mascot
see.
may be gone,
Stop
Stuffing it.
fingering the turkey.
She's
Stuff the
stuffing it.
turkey.
That's what she's doing.
But she's going.
but they
Yeah, she's literally like she's jamming it in there in the corners. Like that's typically what you do.
remain rather cool.
Cool.
With Burger King.
Oh.
Cool to the core.
SpongeBob often had tie-ins with Burger King, and usually had toys or meals based around the pineapple-dwelling sponge. Even things like collectible wristwatches.
So, how about we check out a commercial for one of those tie-ins?
I like square butts and I cannot lie.
What the hell?
I remember seeing this one.
I do
was
too.
like,
It
what
was
the?
stupid. It was so stupid.
Like you got phone book implants, the crowd shouts.
Phone book. Did you actually get Sir Mix-a-Lot back to come back and do a record of this? God dang it. Why? Don't bother Sir Mix-a-Lot. Actually, they probably paid him a lot of money. So, all's well that ends okay.
Who came up with this? Why would you come up with this? This is so bizarre. Why associate your kid's meal with this kind of imagery? But link it with SpongeBob too? Why SpongeBob? You never see this kind of stuff on.
You were saying, Logan?
Next commercial.
This is a short one, but it always stood out to me for how kind of pointless this product is. I'm sure most people had a water gun of sorts growing up, from bigs to small, in all kinds of shapes and colors. Super Soaker being one of the most recognizable. They were always typically a summertime
Super
toy as
Soakers
well.
were dope.
Summer heat.
I remember Super Soakers. Dude,
One of my favorite toys as a kid for summer, for sure.
I remembered I had 4 of them. I had the green one, like the 100 XL, which was the big green tank, the little tank on the back, and then like you pump it up like 5 times and it shot like 30 feet. And then there were the shorter ones, the 60s. They were orange. I had 2 of those because I got 2 for one birthday. And then the other one was the like ultra one that basically you pump it 4 times and it literally just like shoots like straight up. It was awesome, dude.
The only details I remember is between me and my next door neighbor, we had a bunch that were like little ones that like you still had to pump things,
Yeah.
and they would shoot like not very far.
Yeah.
But you could like close quarters with them.
Hold on, let me.
And then I had one that had like a tan basically like handle and like pump and stuff with like purple tanks. And that was like my favorite one for a while. And then eventually I talked my mom into
There it
getting
is.
me.
That's the one that I had.
Yeah, I never had one that looked quite like that. Mine was a little more high tech looking than that. It was more futuristic-y.
Yeah, this one was the first one I ever owned. This
And
is
I
the
eventually
the
talked
newer
my
version,
mom-
the older one.
It's not the one that's down there, but there was a really big version that had 2 nozzles on the front, and you could change the nozzles into different shapes. Like they could spray in like a fan or like a shower head type, or just one.
These are the other ones that
little
I
thing.
had. I had 2 of these.
But instead of a trigger, it had a big handle on the top that you pulled backwards to spray it, and it had a huge green tank, and it held a whole bunch of water. So it was basically like a Super Soaker minigun type thing. It was pretty dope.
Sounds good to me. But I had 2 of these, and then there was the let's see, where's the? I can't remember what it was called. The Mega XL, I think. I remember it was like, gosh, I can't remember it, but it was awesome. It shot so far, and I remembered I got it because it was at a yard sale, and my mom bought it. It was so cool.
Let's see if I can find mine real quick.
Getting you in.
Oh,
There it is. It was the XXP275.
XXP275?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's take a look at that. Super Soaker XXP275. There it is. Aha!
Yeah, I have one of those.
That's nice. I like that. It's more high-tech looking than the one I had. Gosh. The XP100. Yeah, yours is more high-tech. And it holds more water.
And the other one...
Oh, gosh.
I believe...
Excuse me.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh,
That was one of those.
Oh, the 3120. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. 3120. There it is. Aha! That's the other one. Okay. Those are pretty cool.
And I had a 2000 Mark II at one point as well.
Wait, 2000 Mark II. Oh, wait.
Yep.
Yeah, it had the thing. That's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember what it was called.
That one was dope.
Dude, I loved that one. Dude. Oh, that shot super far.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh. Here we are reminiscing about our
I remember
childhood.
being impressed when I got that one with how far across the yard I could shoot with it.
Dude, same. I literally was able to shoot over top of my grandparents' house with it. It was awesome. I had my cousin Zach standing in the backyard, and I was like, all right, here we go. And he was on the other side of the house. He's like, I got it. He got me. I got it. I was like, awesome. Here, you come over here. And then he shot me from the other side of the house. It was awesome.
To be honest, I can't remember any of the Super Soaker commercials though. So
Oh man,
yeah, I'm excited to see what
same dude.
Logan has here.
Your friends blast each other with the water guns. At one point, Super Soaker decided to release a version called Arctic Shock, a version of the water gun that would douse its targets in icy cold water.
The new Arctic Shock, only from Super Soaker. Slow motion use, major pumping required.
Seems like a fun idea, but how do you achieve such an effect? Well, they'd use what the commercials call an ice core.
Blaster and its freezable ice core, you can send shivers down their spine.
Basically just the thing
So
you
what is-
freeze in the freezer and then pop in so it runs the water over ice.
You see, it's actually a cool gimmick, and I like it because if you leave it in there long enough, it will chill the water pretty damn fast.
Yeah.
That. It's
I mean,
just
in the
ice.
summer, like,
Oh,
I'd rather
dude.
be shot with cold water most of the time because it was so hot outside.
Tell me about it. Sheesh.
Really? It's just regular ice? What's the deal making this Arctic Shock
Mean
model
to use
stand
on somebody in the winter for sure, though.
Oh my god, that'd be such a dick move.
Yeah.
out then? Why not just dump some ice cubes into any water gun?
We did
Just
that
for
too,
the-
actually.
I did too.
We
I
put
did-
ice cubes in our water tanks. I just forgot. I forgot about that until he just said that.
Yeah, I did that too. They actually, my cousin Zach actually had the one that looked like an ice cube on the back of it. You know, had like the jagged ice-looking water tank, and he would actually have like little like ice in there for that. But the ice core thing is actually a cool it's a cool gimmick.
So didn't they have one that had like both the regular thing, like you would unscrew it and fill it with water that way, but then it also had like a thing like you pop like the top part of the tank open so you could dump ice cubes into
Yeah,
it.
yeah. That was a later one that they released.
Color scheme of white and blue? You could easily achieve that with some spray paint. And what are these? Condoms?
Yes, Logan. Yes, they're giving rubbers to kids because they want them to practice safe. Jesus Christ!
It seemed like a
What
fun
am I saying? Huh?
Safe super soaking.
Yeah, exactly.
idea when I was a kid, but thinking about it as an adult, it's just a regular old water gun. Kind of a letdown.
The new Arctic
I
Shock,
still think it's
only
cool.
from Super Soaker.
It's a cool. It's a
I
cool
think
enough
they were
gimmick.
cool when we were kids for sure.
Yeah, it's a cool enough gimmick. As an adult, yeah, just pour ice in it. But at the same time, the cryo core thing is kind of a cool gimmick.
Slow motion use, major pumping required.
Who doesn't like something silly now and then? Well,
Orbit
Gum had a long-running ad campaign that lasted from 2002 to 2014 that embraced some wacky scenarios. The formula and settings might change, but the idea was always the same. A person would have a dirty mouth, and Orbit Gum would clean it up for them, leaving them with a brilliant smile, all while represented and pushed by a spokeswoman dressed in all white. Scenarios include people getting dirty, either on the outside or even internally like the mouth, usually covered in mud and dirt, though sometimes they could get a little grosser.
Dirty mouth?
They actually had a R-rated version of that commercial where instead he like looks down,
trimming his pubes.
Yeah, he looks down and he's just like he looks down and he's like, and then it cuts to the guy.
That makes the horrified face a little more believable too in that case.
Another few involved people's dirty mouths being actually caused by filthy language, leaving the audience to guess what was said.
Dirty mouth? Clean it up with sugar-free Orbit.
Or even just covering up the swears with more mild language to a comedic degree.
You son of a biscuit-eating bulldog.
I remember that one.
Who are you calling that? Like, you liquor.
Liquor.
Exactly.
What the French, Toast?
Did you think I wldn't find out about your little doo-doo head cootie queen?
Who are you calling a cootie queen, you lit
liquor?
Other ads also talked about how the gum could make your teeth shine like headlights, or how strong it could make your teeth.
That's
a bit
Not only
false
were some of these
advertising.
people in need of gum, some must have really wanted it. This office lady was so desperate to get more gum she kept licking shit until the Orbit lady herself was summoned via convenience to provide the gum.
Dirty mouth? Clean it up with new Orbit Lemon Lime. Fabulous.
Speaking of the Orbit girl, I'll just be honest. She might have been one of my first crushes.
I
Fair
get you.
enough.
I get you.
I like her accent.
Yeah, dirty mouth.
Not exactly sure why. Could it be the accent, the clothes and style, or even just that big and inviting smile? She definitely added personality and charm that both helped the product and the commercials.
For a good clean feeling, no matter what.
Even some celebrities at the time would get involved in these commercials. From Vern Troyer to Janice Dixon, hell, even Snoop Dogg.
And that's what it's like to be a gangster.
Nice.
What the heck?
Welcome, Mr. Snoop Dogg. Your filthy mouth has landed you down here with us forever!
Hey, Steve-O.
Steve-O, why are you freaking out? You've put much worse things in your mouth before.
That is true.
This is very true. Also, Steve-O's teeth. Have you actually seen Steve-O's actual teeth and not his veneers?
Yeah, they're pretty messed up.
Yeah, they're pretty messed up, dude. But still.
Anyway, these were fun commercials, but after a good run of 12 years, they came to a stop. And honestly, the ads that followed failed to really capture the same charm these ones did. Funny, creative, but honestly kind of ticked me off we didn't get more.
And whoever decided to put an end to these ads, go to hell, you motherfucker.
That's a good like creative censor there, Logan.
For a good clean feeling, no matter what.
Nowadays, DVDs are cheap. You can easily find them for prices like $5 or even less. But back in the 2000s, not so much. If you want a movie, sure, get it on one disc for $20 or so. You get the whole movie. But for TV shows, that wasn't the case. Box sets were a thing, but they weren't common. So a lot of times if you'd want a TV show, you'd have to pay for one DVD with only...
Oh God, Friends. Da 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 dun 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 dun.
3 or 4 episodes
That was
on it.
not the tune of Friends.
But the clap. I didn't want to do the whole damn thing. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I wasn't doing the whole damn thing. Also,
slightly off key.
Also, Perfect Collection, my dude.
So you have that?
Yeah.
Don't you have that one?
Yes, I have that one. I have the perfect
Someone let me
collection
borrow
of the perfect sessions of Bebop.
Someone let me
too.
borrow that for a while too, and I never watched it, and finally just gave it back to him.
Yeah.
I had one of those Outlaw Star DVDs. That
Yes.
Somebody just left out of a set.
Also, Paranoia Agent, dude.
I never had that, and I wanted to watch it, but I forgot to. No, did I finally watch Paranoia?
Yeah, you watched Paranoia.
I did finally watch it, yeah.
It was good.
I watched it like a couple of years ago, finally.
But also...
I like that Cowboy Bebop set.
Dude, the Perfect Sessions is the best version. I
still like my version too, though.
I still have the 4K Blu-ray version, the 4K Blu-ray up there, and I'm super happy that I got it. But the Perfect Sessions was the ideal one to have back in the day.
Are these
growing
Logans?
I think so.
Do you have a Faye poster?
Why not?
No, I was just jealous. So.
I get that. I was going to say, Logan, also, I can't thank you enough for this.
Oh, yeah, your Kimberly picture.
Yes. Logan, thank you so much for this. Logan went out of his way to have this sent to me. Amy Jo Johnson, one of my crushes when I was a kid, Kimberly from the Power Rangers. Yeah, so he went to a convention where she was at, had her sign my name and say it's morphin' time. So yeah, awesome. Logan, thank you again, dude. Really. You are awesome. Oh. Wait a minute, where'd you get that?
Pulled it out of my butt.
Was it legit up there in the refrigerator?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
There's more.
I need those in my life.
They're in the garage fridge.
Oh shit. Okay.
Also 2 things with cake in them too.
Oh, that's that blackberry, or that's that blackberry cake that that was at Madeline's funeral. Madeline's wedding. Jesus.
Popularity in this era too.
Also, End of Evangelion. It's good that you have that too. A lot of people don't have End of Evangelion.
So it would also have DVD releases. But unlike other shows, they were really expensive. For a DVD of just 3 or 4 episodes, you'd have to pay anywhere from $20 to $30.
Yeah.
That's crazy to think about. So 4Kids Entertainment decided to give a solution to this. In the mid-2000s, they came out with DVD double shots.
Watching your favorite shows just got twice as easy with DVD double shots from 4Kids.
A set of DVDs that only had 2 episodes of various 4Kids shows, from Yu-Gi-Oh!, Sonic X, Winx, or even the 2003 Ninja Turtles, all for a much lower price than other DVDs at the time, $5. Holy shit, those 3rd episodes on other DVDs must have been really expensive.
No shit.
It seems kinda odd, though. Only 2 episodes? But for the ridiculously low price they were at the time, especially compared to other DVDs, it was certainly a bargain. I had a few as a kid, but there was something that always annoyed me. I had a Yu-Gi-Oh! DVD that was a part 1 and 2 story. The problem? It was a 4-part story.
That's kind of annoying.
That really sucks.
Oh my god.
It always annoyed me because I wanted to know how it ended. It was also kind of odd for series to get releases like Yu-Gi-Oh! Because they often had story arcs spreading over multiple episodes. So with releases like this, you just get random episodes and dropped into the middle of a larger plot.
Yeah.
Probably with no context. Well, it was an interesting and cheap way for many people to own copies of their favorite shows back then. Especially for anime, which was very expensive back then.
Yeah.
But looking back, it's just kind of a novelty.
DVD double shot. It's twice the fun from 4Kids. In stores now.
The only anime that I ever had on DVD was Blood the Last Vampire because it was a singular movie.
Dude, that you just brain blast.
Singular movie, so it was affordable to get.
Yeah, I remember
until later on when they got more affordable. Anyway,
I remember when the Cowboy Bebop movie got released on DVD. When I heard it got released on DVD, I literally rushed to Circuit City, back when it was still a thing. I rushed into Circuit City.
Excuse me.
And I literally was just like, "Where are your DVDs for imported shows and movies and stuff?" And they were like, "Oh, right over here." And there it was, front and center. There were 3 copies of it. I reached up, grabbed one, ran straight to the front. They didn't even check. The movie's rated R, by the way, so they didn't check. They didn't check like my.
What did you say it was?
Cowboy Bebop the movie.
Oh, okay. I had to rent that when I saw it originally.
Oh, dude, I immediately bought it, and I had that copy forever, and I gave... Oh, yeah, Micah gave it back to me. I still have it upstairs. God.
I still have
Here's a
mine
commercial
upstairs as well.
Nice.
For Starburst. A shy boy has a surprise for the girl he has a crush on.
Can I show you something?
Seems simple enough. What's the surprise?
I forgot about this.
Dear God.
That was so weird. Very creepy.
Extremely creepy. Dude.
It would be cute if he actually had carved it, like, out
And
of clay or
sculpted it.
something, but the starburst just looks so strange.
It does. It looks terrifying. This is grounds for
So it
like...
makes her look like Pinhead.
Yeah, it does.
Or something.
Like if she...
Just missing the nails.
Yes.
It's you. I used lemon for your hair because your hair's fragrant like fresh lemons. And cherry for your lips because your lips are juicy like cherries.
And
Okay, that was a big mistake.
And
your nose.
Bye. Yeah, that's where I'm at, Logan.
Police.
Yeah, exactly.
Call the police, indeed. Like, get the fuck out.
There's no other comment. Just call the police.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sitting here just like serial killer vibes.
In the 90s, supermodel
Oh my
Cindy
God,
Crawford
Cindy Crawford. Geez.
often starred in various Pepsi commercials.
I always
This one
thought
starts off
she was
with her
probably like one of
looking
my
less
first
than
crushes. I always
pleased
thought she was hot. I
Yeah.
liked her beauty mark.
Yes.
the drink she's offered.
Something wrong.
Oh my God.
You mean you don't know?
Or that's Malcolm
Okay,
McDowell.
so what's
No, that's Terrence Stamp. Yeah.
the gimmick of
No, that's not Terrence Stamp. That's Malcolm McDowell. Sorry. Where my brain? I swear.
this commercial gonna be?
Now that I'm
Ray
older and I
Charles
see it
doesn't
up
get a
closer, her
cop
beauty
in and
mark's
starts
actually just a
singing,
straight up
"Fuck
mole.
It is. It is a mole.
It's actually not as attractive as I thought.
Also, Eon, like, doing, like, the animation of her going into Eon Flux was pretty cool.
Cindy becomes a cartoon all of a sudden and proceeds.
It's Eon Flux. That's literally what the animation style is. It's the original Eon Flux animation.
Needs to have an action-packed chase through a futuristic city while being pursued by an army of robots. If you couldn't tell, this is clearly meant to resemble MTV animated series Aeon Flux.
Yes.
And it does a really good job at it too. And it's not without reason. The reason why it looks so close to the show is because it was actually not only done by the same animation studio, but even directed by Aeon Flux creator, Peter Chung. The transition between live action and animation was a little awkward, but the whole commercial overall just has a fun atmosphere to it.
Yeah.
And the fact that it stars Cindy Crawford does help it a good chunk. Her beauty and charm adds to most anything she's in, even if animated. Her character design just looks badass here. I've never actually seen Aeon Flux before, but if it's anything like this commercial, I definitely need to check it out.
I've heard good things and bad things about
It's
it.
weird.
Like,
Logan, here's what I'll tell you. It is weird.
yeah, I've heard it's weird, but like I've also
But good.
There's a bunch of people that I've heard say that it's just kind of cool, you know.
Oh, no, but that's the thing. It's weird, but good. Much like, well, dude, if he's seen End of Evangelion, he'll be able to handle Eon Flux.
It's stylish, cool, and reeks of the 90s. And that's why I love it.
Now I know you're crazy.
No. Now you know what I want. By the way, clean up this mess.
Damn. Moon shoes. God, I miss these.
My mom would never
Plenty
let
of
me get
90s
those
kids
because she
will-
was afraid I'd break my neck.
Oh, come on, dude. My parents didn't get them for me either, but it's because we didn't have that much money. But my cousin had them, and he would let me hop around them. Dude, I loved these. They were so much fun.
I was kind of thinking, like, how can jumping like that small of an amount of height be any more dangerous than just walking around, you know?
I don't know. It's
Easily
just,
trip and break your neck without those.
I guarantee you, she probably heard from like one of like the panicking Patricias at church, just being like, "I heard this one kid jumped so high that he went head over heels and he broke his neck."
There were all kinds of toys I wasn't allowed to have because they were supposedly dangerous. Those skip bow, like
Skip bow?
yeah. They never wanted me to have a trampoline because kids had gotten hurt on trampolines.
Remember?
Oh, so just anytime anyone out there gets hurt on anything. Oh yeah, you
my
gotta stop
mom-
driving cars.
My mom was very overprotective.
I get that, but at the same time, it's like more people die driving cars than they do using friggin' skip bows.
I was always told to never get on a four-wheeler, an 18, like, you know.
Yeah.
ATV.
No, dude, why? Four-wheelers are so
they're
much
so
fun.
dangerous. They can fall over on you and crush you.
Yeah.
They roll over really easily.
Yeah, and you can die. And you can die of a heart attack.
Never
at
ride
any
a dirt
time.
bike. Never ride a motorcycle. Yeah, I'm surprised I was allowed to swim. Like, I'm surprised like she wasn't worried about me drowning, especially after I had a scare where I almost did drown at the water park. So I didn't expect the slide to push me down when I was really little, like the big water slide.
Yeah,
so
I know that.
Panicked, and the lifeguard had to pull me out after I came down the water slide when I was like 5.
Aw.
But
Well,
after that, I became a really strong swimmer.
that's good.
Like, she actually got me swim lessons after that, just to make sure that I could swim, you know, like. But yeah, I don't know. She was overprotective otherwise. I was surprised I was allowed to have a bike, and she was always nervous when I had a skateboard. She's like, "You're gonna hurt yourself with a skateboard. Make sure you wear pads and a helmet." You know?
Yeah, true.
She drilled into me always wearing a helmet on bike or skateboard and stuff as well, which I'm kind of glad for, because there are people who have really got fucked up.
Yeah, my mom told me I at least had to wear a helmet.
Yeah.
Like that was number one. Like, she also bought me like elbow pads and all that. Like, especially like elbow pads, because, you know, I honestly, like, if you're gonna break your fall falling off a bike, right there. Like, but anyway.
I always wore them just because I didn't like want to get. I wore wrist pads and elbow pads because I just didn't want to scrape up my arms, and I thought it was an
That's
easier
fair.
way to make sure I could stop if I had to stop, like on a skateboard, you know.
Yeah, I hear you.
I wanted to be able to like just do that when I hit the ground and just whack. And, like, I did that a bunch of times, like just bailing off of tricks, you know. And like I would always put like my hands just like that, so like I would get like no injuries because of it.
That's fair.
They were still sold and advertised in the 2000s for my generation. As the commercials would both imply and show, they'd make kids bounce around on what are basically mini trampolines on each foot. Seems like a good idea. Kids have endless energy, and trampolines are often a favorite amongst them to go wild on. There was always some issues I had, though. Things like, you're not going to jump as high as an actual trampoline, or you can't do tricks and flips.
Yeah, they rarely go anywhere at all, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's like a tiny hop.
Yeah, it's more of a gimmick than it is like an actual. Like, this is why I'm glad that I had a trampoline at my house eventually. It was a hand-me-down, and like some of the springs broke off, but still, it was a good trampoline.
Importantly, my big complaint comes from experience. The memory's fuzzy, but I remember I had a daycare somewhere, and what do you know, among the pile of toys, they had a pair of moon shoes. Excited, I hurriedly put them on, awkwardly ran outside, and
They didn't do shit.
I couldn't jump at all. They didn't make me any taller either. The weight of any child would just cause these bungee cord things that were supposed to give you spring just sag to the ground. Even if I did jump, I wouldn't go higher than I would have without, or I'd just fall over. It was really just smart filmmaking on behalf of the people who made the commercials. Low angles made it look like the kids were jumping higher than they actually were, and a catchy, fast-paced jungle to get
When you
any
really
kid
look at it, they really don't look like they're jumping that high. They look like they're just normally jumping around. Just
I don't know if it was like
shoes
the
on.
elastic in the one that he tried were just worn out, but the ones like my cousin had, like they weren't bad. They actually were kind of cool.
Watched it excited.
They actually did. They actually like got pretty good hops on several of them. You just had to hit it right.
Some people have fond memories, I'm sure. But to me, moon shoes were just a huge ripoff.
How high can you jump with moon shoes? New moon shoes, mini size trampoline for your feet from Big Time Toys. Each set will separate.
Moon shoes are boring.
They are. You can't fucking bounce on those.
Good clip from Oni Plays.
Chips Ahoy's had several commercials over the years involving animated talking cookies. Usually all of them are comedic and goofy in tone. Usually involving the cookies interacting with people, only to end up being taken away by what I can only assume is the hand of God.
Rich. Led a rich life. You never met a nice... Larry led a rich life.
And if not that, usually some other silly antics ensue, from song numbers, starring in soap operas, or even just being eaten alive by regular people.
So, where's the cake?
We're not having cake.
Oh.
But those were usually American
that one.
Yeah.
commercials. Why not a quick trip up north and see how Canadians handle these ads? Seems standard. Anthropomorphic cookie man walking amongst the humans.
Soft and sweet with your cute little chocolate chips.
Yeah, I get it. I'm little.
Huh?
But they're not chips. They're mouth-watering peanut butter chocolate chunks. And I'm loaded with them. And if you knew just how
Why are you being turned on by a cookie?
Well, according to
That sounds delicious.
I was going to say, according to Apothecary Diaries, chocolate is an aphrodisiac.
Your hands up.
Yoink.
Hey. Ahoy Extras, the little cookie with a whole lot of extras.
Also, why is the lady in the Canadian commercials so much hotter than any of the characters in the American commercials?
I don't know. Shirley Temple.
Any 2000s kid will remember these. No matter the time, no matter the channel,
Curly Top.
you would always see the ads for the Shirley Temple DVDs.
Yep.
And now, through this exclusive TV offer, you can experience the most comprehensive DVD collection of one of the brightest stars in film history.
There's nothing really wrong here, just advertising a collection of classic films. But I think a lot of kids in that era, including myself, hated this commercial.
Yeah, it got annoying pretty fast.
So I did not care. I was just like, why would I want to watch this? Stop showing this to me.
Don't get me wrong, Shirley Temple for the time, I mean, she was one of the original like big child stars of classic Hollywood.
But she appealed to like my mom's generation more. Like,
my mom and my grandma.
My mom was a fan, but like I was definitely not.
And it was probably just due to the fact that it was on constantly and lasted for 3 whole minutes.
If these priceless movies could lift a nation during the worst of times,
Like anytime that
imagine what they
commercial
can
came
do
on,
for
that
you
was
and
like
your
my cue to go get a snack and go to the bathroom and stuff.
Or take a shit or something.
family today.
And the fact that these movies were musicals, of course they'd play snippets of the songs. And as you could expect, they'd get stuck in your head. Especially the animal cracker.
Oh my God, Logan, you had
Not though. I haven't had to remember that in so long.
Animal crackers in my soup, monkeys and rent.
Don't play it.
Her song.
No.
Damn it! Smoke crackers in my soup. Monkeys and rabbits loop the loop.
It was also the confusing part.
Oh no, it's gonna be there for so long now. You have to deal with that for at least a week or two.
Oh no! Oh no!
That's where I'm at.
Why is this being advertised on channels like Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon? Most kids these days probably don't even know who Shirley Temple even is. They probably think, what's this old stuff? Boring. Put cartoons back on.
My duck does a wonderful trick. My duck can lay an egg.
And just what is so wonderful about that?
Well, can you lay an egg?
And then an issue I always had was the fact that the collection included the films in color, but also black and white.
And now you can enjoy the original black and white movies and the beautifully restored color versions.
Why? If it's color, why include the black and white at all? You're just...
Some people
like the nostalgia, I guess.
Well, no, because the thing about it is, where it was filmed in black and white, there are certain things that only work in black and white. For instance, one of the best visual effects I've ever seen in my entire life. It was literally this woman rips off her wig, and the camera and like the color of her face completely changes from being like pale and like normal looking to looking like a hag, and it happened on camera in front of the whole thing. No VFX, because keep in mind, this is before computers, and I never knew how the hell they did that. Turns out they actually filmed on 2 cameras, one filming in cyan, the other filming in red, and one filming in blue. And then, well, when they did that, they switched the camera feed from one to the other. And the makeup she had on reacted to, I think it was the red. So, whenever it looked like she pulled her wig off, they switched the camera over to the red, and then her face turned black. So it was crazy. It's insane. It's like, how the hell did they do that?
But it doesn't work in the color version.
Exactly. It doesn't. And that's the problem. And And in all honesty, I'm not sure if that would be the deal with any of the Shirley Temple films, but it's the fact that they offer that. It's like if you want to watch it in classic black and white, cool. Or if you want to watch it in Technicolor, that's awesome too.
Just taking up more space on the disc or printing more discs than necessary. If I wanted black and white, I could just turn the saturation on my TV down and boom, black and white. Also, don't you love these kinds of TV commercials where you can order something by phone and they never tell you the full price?
Never.
2 payments of $24.99. Why not just say $50?
Because it sounds easier, like, to make 2 payments of $24.99 than it does to say for $49.99.
Suppose they were never sold in stores and it's a collection of 18 films, clearly aimed at collectors or fans of classic cinema. And as someone who collects media myself, I can say what you get in the collection isn't anything to dismiss. Can't really say much else about this commercial. It did its job. It let you know about all the features in the collection. But due to the sheer amount of times it was played, myself and many others might have developed a hatred of animal crackers and soup.
Call now to order your special edition Shirley Temple Little Darling DVD collection.
Alright, about time to wrap things up. So here's the final commercial. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, huh?
Yeah,
well, that should
I
be
remember
simple.
this.
Is it the classic adults don't understand,
Nope.
or the ones with Wendell the chef?
Do I wish I never had a bite of crunchy, swirly cinnamon toast crunch? No.
Cannibal.
Because even though it's alienated me from everything and everyone I've ever loved, whenever I taste the Cinnadust, I know I'd do it all again.
It just brings a whole new meaning to serial killer now, doesn't it?
Go ahead. Judge me. I know it's wrong for me to want to eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I don't know whose idea this was, but I don't think I want to know.
But ever since my first crunchy, swirly, Cinnadust-covered bite, I can't hide who I am. And the truth is, I don't want to.
The Jeffrey Dahmer approach of selling cereal is not what I was expecting today. I think that's enough. I'm more disturbed.
Like the imagery of just the fridge filled with body parts.
Yeah, yeah.
Other Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That's too
pieces.
good.
I thought it would be. This was an interesting go for a second commercials video. I'm glad a lot of people requested more, and I hope I was able to meet expectations. I hope you enjoyed it.
You did,
Who
love it.
Very
knows?
good.
Maybe this could be a trilogy. Thanks for watching.
Maybe it could be an ongoing series.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Sorry, Logan. But yeah, Logan, well done. Well done, dude. Well freaking done.
Very entertaining.
That was a great like video.
You should make more videos in general, dude.
Yes, because you're very entertaining and you have a very good way of presenting things, and you're funny. Yeah. You are genuinely funny, and not only that, but you know you got a great voice. Only thing I'll recommend is get a shotgun mic. Get a shotgun mic and have that for your vocal performances out, like when it's just you sitting in your chair, because I know it's awkward for you to like pull your microphone up in front of you and talk in front of your mic like that, because you know it sort of breaks the immersion. It breaks the fourth wall, or it overall breaks the immersion. But if you get yourself a shotgun mic and you have it off camera, your sound will be a lot better. That's just me though. Anyway, that's the only thing I'll say. But all things considered, Logan, this was funny. This was entertaining. This was very informative. You did great.
Dude,
with
watching
this.
these is just as fun as watching Critic's commercials.
I would say so,
you're doing
too.
a good job on these for sure.
Yes, I would say so as well.
I'm not just saying that because you're our friend. Like, I think I said that the first
it.
time, you know, like I actually enjoyed this. This was good.
Same. But, all right, everybody. I think that's going to do it for us. So, till next time, signing off, I'm Nate.
I am Nick.
Y'all be good people. Take care
Go
of yourself.
subscribe to Logan.
Yes, please do. His channel will be right here, I think. So if you want to check his stuff out, feel free to. And until next time, we'll see you then. Peace.